Have you ever uttered words to your family that you instantly wished you could retract, longing for a chance to undo that moment? Or perhaps you've revealed a fragment of your being, be it a regret, a fear, or a financial struggle that inadvertently altered the dynamics of your relationships in ways you never anticipated. You are not alone. As we grow older, we often find ourselves driven to share certain thoughts with our family, believing that doing so might foster relief or a deeper understanding. However, in truth, it may be causing more damage than benefit. In this video, I will unveil 5 crucial secrets to safeguard your relationships, uphold your dignity, and ensure emotional tranquility as you navigate the journey of aging. By the conclusion of this video, you will grasp the significance of keeping certain personal matters private, and how safeguarding specific aspects of your life can foster healthier, more resilient connections with those you cherish. Should you ever feel the weight of your emotions pressing down on you, leaving you with a sense of misunderstanding, this video is crafted for you. Keep an eye out to discover how being discerning about your disclosures can shield you from the pitfalls of unintentional guilt, resentment, and emotional fatigue. Don't overlook the essential insights on managing family dynamics while preserving your inner peace. Let us plunge into the depths. I highly encourage you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to ensure you never miss out on any of the videos. Your support is invaluable, and if this video resonated with you, consider liking and sharing it to help me continue sharing these important lessons. If this video resonates with you, feel free to leave a comment. 1. If you have any suggestions, please comment with a 0 to share how I can enhance my videos for you. Let us commence. 1. Profound regrets. Regret stands as a formidable and profoundly human emotion, one that each of us must confront at various moments throughout our lives. It is an emotion that can arise from a variety of encounters, from choices that unraveled in ways we never anticipated, to opportunities that slipped through our fingers, to relationships that concluded in unexpected manners. Regret can be a heavy burden, prompting us to ponder the paths not taken and to reflect on the choices we might have made differently. It is entirely natural to ponder these instances. However, the real agony arises when these regrets engulf us, tinting our interactions with those we hold dear. As we repeatedly voice our regrets to family, those moments of introspection can easily morph into a weighty, nearly stifling ambiance. As time passes, rather than cultivating a space brimming with warmth and support, our home becomes shrouded in unvoiced sorrow, an emotional haze that lingers stubbornly. In reality, the more we dwell on our regrets, the greater the chance that our family members will start to bear the weight of our emotional health. It feels as if we are quietly burdening them with the responsibility of mending the fractures within ourselves, seeking their help to restore our own joy. This can ultimately result in unwarranted guilt and frustration, affecting not only ourselves but also those we hold dear. Consider the emotions of your loved ones as they listen to the same regrets repeated time and again. They start to sense that they ought to have been able to avert these regrets from unfolding. Perhaps they begin to cast blame upon themselves, despite the fact that it is entirely unrelated to their actions. It is a heart-wrenching experience to witness a loved one in distress, grappling with the helplessness of not being able to alleviate their suffering, burdened by guilt for circumstances that lie beyond one's influence. When regret is voiced repeatedly, it weaves an emotional cycle that hinders progress for all parties involved. Life is a tapestry woven with lessons, and though regret may sting, it also imparts invaluable wisdom. By permitting ourselves to delve into the past, we can reveal the insights that these experiences have imparted upon us. Rather than allowing regret to restrain us, we can harness it as a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. Every misstep, every loss, and every mistake carries with it a lesson that can launch us into a future where we emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever. What if, rather than dwelling on the things we long to erase, we shifted our focus to the invaluable lessons we've gained? What if we embraced our regrets, recognizing them without allowing them to shape our identity? Recognizing that we cannot alter the past yet hold the ability to mold our future is profoundly empowering. Shifting our focus from regret to growth allows us to embrace healing and explore new possibilities. The weight of guilt and sorrow may gradually dissipate, giving way to a newfound clarity and purpose that arises from comprehending the motivations behind our previous decisions. And this is where the enchantment unfolds. By sharing our growth with our family rather than our regrets, we foster an environment rich with hope and possibility. We demonstrate our progress, proving that we are not anchored in the past, and that we welcome the possibilities that lie ahead. This not only brings tranquility to our souls, but also to the souls of those we cherish. They will start to recognize us as individuals who have grown from our past errors, instead of viewing us as burdened by missed opportunities. Ultimately, it's vital to recognize that regret need not signify the conclusion of the narrative. This could mark the dawn of something greater, something imbued with deeper significance. Release the guilt, shed the emotional weight, and turn your attention to the lessons that have shaped your identity today. This transformation will bring you not just tranquility, but also a revitalized joy, a clear sense of purpose, and a deeper connection with those in your life. Your family will perceive you not as a prisoner of your past, but as a courageous individual striding confidently toward a more radiant future. 2. Financial challenges or triumphs. Financial matters transcend mere numbers and spreadsheets. They are deeply woven into the fabric of our emotions, shaping our sense of security and defining our very sense of self. Regardless of whether you are grappling with financial difficulties or reveling in prosperity, money wields the ability to evoke profound emotions and frequently introduces unexpected challenges within relationships. Money, ultimately, transcends mere utility. It has the potential to evolve into a symbol of power, control, or even value. In moments of scarcity, a sense of vulnerability washes over you, accompanied by feelings of being overwhelmed and, at times, a deep-seated shame, as if you are failing those you hold dear. Conversely, achieving financial success can sometimes lead to a paradox where what is meant to provide joy, security, freedom, and opportunity transforms into a source of discomfort, tension, and confusion. In times of financial struggle, it's only human to feel a deep-seated pride in striving to manage everything independently, to endure the challenges without reaching out for assistance. Yet, the truth remains that at times, it is simply unfeasible to navigate this journey solo. When your family witnesses your struggles, a profound sense of responsibility to assist often washes over them. Initially, this assistance may appear as a beacon of hope, yet as time passes, it can transform into a burden, a constant reminder of your past capacity to give. The weight of gratitude and guilt hangs silently, a complex interplay of thankfulness for the help received and a deep-seated shame in the necessity of leaning on others. Even more troubling, you might sense an obligation to reciprocate, forging an unseen debt that hovers ominously above you. It feels as though you're ensnared in a relentless cycle of pride and dependence. A subject rarely broached, yet it gnaws at your confidence and undermines your sense of dignity. If you're still engaged with this video and discovering value in these lessons, I invite you to comment with a simple 1 below to signify your presence alongside me. On the other hand, when you find yourself basking in the glow of financial success, the elation of reaching your aspirations can occasionally be overshadowed by the weight of others' expectations. Success, though undoubtedly a gift, often carries the weight of responsibility, a feeling that those around you anticipate your willingness to partake in the blessings that have come your way. Family members, even those you hold close to your heart, may begin to perceive your success not as a moment to rejoice alongside you, but rather as a chance to claim a share of it. Though they may not voice it directly, the sentiment lingers in their words, their gestures, and the subtle remarks they drop regarding what they believe they deserve from their connection with you. It's a fragile equilibrium, for in such instances, you may find yourself driven to offer, striving to maintain harmony, nurture affection, and convey that their unwavering support during your trials is invaluable to you. Yet, the boundaries can easily fade, transforming the bond between you into something that feels less like affection and nurturing, and more like a series of monetary exchanges. The unvoiced sense of entitlement can alter the dynamics of a relationship, transforming it into a bond tethered to financial status rather than one grounded in authentic emotional ties. It's truly devastating how this dynamic can quietly establish itself, often without your awareness. A gesture that appears harmless, be it purchasing a gift, assisting with expenses, or celebrating your achievements, can unintentionally lead others to feel a sense of entitlement. Regardless of your true intentions, the transition from authentic affection to financial reliance can undermine the bond you cherish, fostering quiet undercurrents of resentment and expectation that might have previously been absent. What began as a simple exchange of kindness transforms into a quiet, unvoiced understanding, leading individuals to ponder that if they possess the ability to assist, they ought to do so. Before you realize it, the fundamental nature of your relationship transforms. Therein lies the peril. Excessive sharing and oversharing can lead to unwelcome complications. The more you reveal, the more others might feel entitled not only to your finances but also to your time, your resources, and your emotional energy. It can sap your energy in ways you never anticipated, leaving you feeling depleted, inundated, and at times, even furious. Your intentions were never to place your family in a situation where they feel entitled to anything. However, by revealing too much about your financial circumstances, you have unwittingly fostered an environment where reliance and anticipation flourish. The bonds that were initially forged in love, support, and respect can gradually transform into something much more detrimental. Financial codependency. At the heart of the matter lies, I believe, the essential need for boundaries. Rather than divulging every intricate detail of your financial journey, it is far more advantageous to share insights and guidance. Reflect on the lessons you've gathered, the insights you've gained, and the experiences you've encountered in the realm of money management. Delve into what you've uncovered about budgeting, the art of saving, and the essential elements that truly matter in the landscape of finances. These lessons hold immense value, as they equip others with the essential tools to navigate their own challenges, steering clear of the struggles you've encountered. Moreover, they emphasize the importance of self-sufficiency over dependency. True generosity transcends the mere act of parting with what you've diligently earned. It revolves around empowering individuals to find their footing and skillfully traverse their financial journeys with assurance and insight. Ultimately, it revolves around preserving the emotional essence of your connections. Love must always stand apart from the influence of money, and financial support should never dictate the presence or absence of love. Our relationships hold immense value, far too significant to be diminished by the figures in our bank accounts. Let the bond you share be rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and emotional care. Ultimately, when everything is considered, it is the authentic relationships that endure, rather than the wealth. 3. Critical perspectives on relatives. It's utterly irresistible, wouldn't you agree? There are times when frustration engulfs us, and our deepest desire is to vent to someone, particularly a family member. We've all experienced that moment, whether we're in the kitchen or lounging on the couch, grappling with a profound, persistent frustration directed at a loved one. It could be a sibling who never lifts a finger around the house, a parent who seems to misunderstand us entirely, or a cousin who has an uncanny ability to irritate us at every turn. In those instances, we may experience an intense desire to express our thoughts, to unleash our feelings without restraint. It feels almost like a catharsis, as if we are finally unburdening ourselves of years of pent-up emotions. Yet, what unfolds when those words are spoken? Once negative opinions escape our lips, they can never be fully retracted. The speed of our retraction or apology holds little significance. The harm has already been inflicted. The repercussions can echo within the family, etching wounds that may endure far beyond our original intentions. The emotional burden of those raw remarks can forge chasms so profound, so agonizing, that they seem beyond the realm of repair. Once robust relationships may falter, even shatter, leaving the sensation of a door forcefully closed, a barrier that seems nearly impossible to breach again. The repercussions extend far beyond the individual you are expressing your frustrations about. In many instances, when unfavorable views are expressed, particularly during a passionate exchange, bystanders may catch wind of the situation or find themselves drawn in. Despite not being part of the initial disagreement, words have the power to accumulate, leading to misunderstandings that can fracture families once thought to be unbreakable. A seemingly private disagreement between two individuals swiftly transforms into a collective, misconstrued tale that ignites and spreads with astonishing speed, as the lines are drawn and allegiances formed. What began as a simple disagreement spirals into a heated family conflict, leaving frustration in its wake. The emotional toll it exacts on everyone involved is truly heartbreaking. Resentment festers, emotions are wounded, and trust starts to crumble. Rather than perceiving the one we cherish, we start to view them through a haze tainted by resentment and fury. The very words intended to alleviate our suffering can, paradoxically, inflict further anguish, deepening our wounds and complicating the quest for reconciliation. The feeling of separation intensifies, and soon enough, what began as a minor concern can transform into an overwhelming barrier, an entity that seems irreparable. Family, at its essence, is meant to be our sanctuary. It is a sanctuary where love, understanding, and support envelop us, even as chaos reigns beyond our walls. Yet, once uttered, negative opinions weave a toxic atmosphere that shrouds that sanctuary. It is a venom that courses through our interactions, capable of warping our views of one another and eroding the connections we have painstakingly nurtured over the years. What's the most challenging aspect? Undoing the harm once it has been inflicted is an arduous task. Fraught with challenges, rebuilding trust and restoring a relationship may require months, or even years, of careful and intentional effort. Yet, the deep-seated bitterness often remains, casting a shadow that never truly fades away. Having witnessed the profound impact of words to both mend and wound, I hold the conviction that it is crucial to pause and reflect before expressing frustration. In the fervor of the moment, it's all too simple to allow our emotions to dictate our words. Yet those words are akin to seeds. They evolve into forms we might not have envisioned, manifestations that often elude our grasp. I've come to understand that even when it seems like a liberation, those raw opinions can return to haunt us in ways we cannot foresee. What we perceive as mere venting may, in truth, be the prelude to something far more destructive. Safeguarding family bonds demands more than mere affection. It demands patience, comprehension, and, at times, a considerable amount of self-control. In moments of heightened emotion, the urge to strike out can become overwhelming. Yet, as excruciating as it might feel to restrain ourselves, it is undoubtedly preferable to utter words we might later lament. Opting to withhold every frustration and allowing ourselves the grace to cool down before expressing our thoughts can spare us from a great deal of needless sorrow. It's not merely about stifling emotions, rather, it's about discovering more constructive avenues for their expression, tackling the matter at hand without allowing it to overshadow our connection. In the end, family holds paramount importance. The bonds we forge are delicate, and when they shatter, they often fail to mend in the manner we desire. Before allowing negative opinions to slip out, it's essential to pause, take a deep breath, and reflect on the true value of those relationships. Ultimately, it is not the words we utter that haunt us, but rather those left unspoken, the instances where we opted for peace, understanding, and love instead of fleeting frustration. Such bonds are what fortify families, enduring even the most challenging moments. 4. Health problems or ailments. Engaging in constant conversations about your health challenges can profoundly impact your family in ways you may not initially comprehend. The frequent discussion of health can alter the perception your loved ones have of you, not merely in the present, but also in the future. Rather than being acknowledged for the strong, vibrant, and wise person you truly are, you might discover that others begin to define you by your ailments, frailties, and limitations. Initially, it might appear to be a spontaneous reaction. After all, you are merely recounting the events unfolding in your life. Yet, as time passes, the relentless references to sickness or unease can transform into an overwhelming presence in the perceptions of those around us. Envision the profound emotional resonance this transformation carries. Your family, who once regarded you as a beacon of guidance and strength, may start to view you with a sense of pity. They may begin to see you through a lens of pity, or even worse, as an individual who requires perpetual assistance and attention. This may result in a shift in how they engage with you. Maybe in manners that seem excessively careful, anxious, or even detached. What began as a relationship founded on love, support, and shared experiences can gradually transform into one where their main concern shifts to your well-being. But not in the uplifting, encouraging manner you might have envisioned. They might begin to regard you more as a patient than as a family member, inadvertently erasing the very essence of your identity. This shift in dynamics extends beyond just your experience. It can also bear a significant impact on those you hold dear. What once flowed as lighthearted, spontaneous conversations now carry the weight of concern and worry. An emotional strain begins to envelop them, casting a shadow over the moments shared with you. As the persistent reminder of your health struggles looms large, a profound sense of helplessness may envelop them, leaving them uncertain about how to provide the support you need. And the emotional burden they carry is truly significant. Rather than immersing ourselves in delightful conversations or crafting new memories, the emphasis may inadvertently turn to the task of managing our health and ensuring our well-being. If you're still engaged with this video and discovering value in these lessons, I'd love for you to share your thoughts in the comments below, letting me know you're still with me on this journey. This may result in unwarranted emotional weight for both parties involved. It's possible to perceive oneself as a burden, a source of anxiety for loved ones, leading to a profound sense of guilt or loneliness. Meanwhile, those around you may find themselves grappling with their own heavy emotions, the constant concern for your well-being, the uncertainty of what lies ahead, and the lingering dread of the unknown that looms ever closer. Navigating these changes is no simple task. While the urge to share your struggles is completely understandable, it's crucial to consider the potential long-term impact on your relationships. It is essential to navigate the intricate dance of articulating your needs and challenges while ensuring they do not overshadow your entire being. It involves the capacity to express your experiences, all the while reinforcing to yourself and your loved ones that you encompass more than merely your health. Your strength and wisdom, shaped by your experiences, love, and life, are integral to your identity and the invaluable contributions you've made to your family. Do not allow the burden of your illness to eclipse the intricate, beautiful individual who remains an integral part of their existence. Relationships flourish through emotional connection and support, yet they also blossom in the shared joy, laughter, and love that you have consistently provided. Ensure that it doesn't fade away amidst the emphasis on health challenges. Concerns regarding the future can evoke a profound sense of unease, and these feelings frequently intensify as we grow older. Concerns about health, independence, the specter of loneliness, and the unavoidable uncertainties of aging weigh heavily on our minds. Such fears are entirely justifiable. Ultimately, the future remains a mystery, and it is only natural to experience unease regarding what is to come. However, it's crucial to keep in mind that repeatedly expressing these fears, particularly to those closest to you, can impose an emotional weight they might not be equipped to handle, potentially intensifying their worries in an unhelpful manner. In moments when you express your worries about aging, the fear of solitude, or the uncertainties that lie ahead, it can be all too simple to inadvertently pass your emotional burdens onto those in your vicinity. Family members, particularly children, spouses, or close friends, may begin to experience a profound sense of helplessness, as though their efforts to assist or shield you from the uncertainties ahead are insufficient. This sense of helplessness can erode their feeling of security, setting off a chain reaction of anxiety that benefits no one. Instead of feeling empowered to assist you, they might begin to feel burdened by the notion that your happiness and well-being rest solely on their shoulders. As time passes, the constant expression of these fears can alter the perception your loved ones have of you. Rather than perceiving you as a resilient and insightful individual who has navigated the tempests of life and triumphed over adversity, they might start to regard you as delicate or in perpetual need of emotional reassurance. It is indeed a fact that all individuals occasionally seek reassurance and support. However, when this becomes a recurring theme, it may unintentionally raise questions about one's capacity to navigate the trials of life. It's truly devastating to consider that those who hold you dear may begin to feel as if they are treading lightly, uncertain of how to offer support or ease the weight of your emotional burden. There are times when we must embrace our vulnerability, and articulating our fears is an inherent aspect of the human experience. However, it is crucial to harmonize this with resilience, demonstrating to our families that we can still navigate life's challenges with poise and fortitude. This isn't about feigning perfection or suppressing your feelings, rather, it's about discovering a way to uphold a sense of inner resilience that your family can depend on. Your approach to challenges serves as a guiding light for your loved ones, shaping the way they confront their own obstacles. When they observe you confronting fear with unwavering strength, when they see you charting a course through the unknown with poise and resolve, they will find themselves better prepared to face their own moments of doubt and uncertainty. Your family desires to witness your flourishing, not merely your existence, demonstrating your ability to embrace life's uncertainties, despite the challenges it presents, can be profoundly empowering for all parties concerned. By nurturing your resilience, you convey to them that despite the passage of time and the inevitable worries that accompany it, you remain the same individual they have always cherished and respected. You need not bear the weight of the world on your shoulders in solitude. By discovering strength and confidence amidst your fears, you bestow upon your family a precious gift, the peace of mind that enables them to relish their moments with you, free from the shadow of incessant worry. As we conclude today's video, let us pause to contemplate all that we have explored together. We have explored the profound influence that expressing our fears and anxieties can exert on our loved ones, highlighting the significance of finding a harmonious balance between vulnerability and resilience. It revolves around demonstrating to our families that we can face life's obstacles with resilience, allowing them the comfort to relish their moments with us, free from the burden of incessant concern. What insights have you gained up to this point? I would be delighted to receive your thoughts. Share in the comments below one insight you've gained today and how you intend to incorporate it into your life. What minor adjustment will you implement to nurture resilience within yourself and your connections with others? If this video resonated with you, we would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content like this. We eagerly anticipate your insights and the opportunity to uplift one another as we navigate this journey together. Thank you for tuning in.